asked me if I wanted to actually, instead of getting an Airbnb, if we can rent a van.
Every day we convert it into an office.
So we decided to get the microwave and we use it every single day.
A sugar mama here. She's taking care of all the expenses. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Hi, I'm Steph.
And I'm Alejo.
And we're the Foreign Drifters. We live in our self-converted 2015 Ford Transit van.
So come check it out.
Yeah. So here's our kitchen, and we have a 120-volt dome fridge. We love our dome fridge because it holds a lot of food. We usually buy 1 week worth of groceries, and it usually all fits in there. It has a freezer area, so we can store like, chicken or whatever, freeze things up. So we do love our fridge very much. And we love the depth of our sink as well. You can store a lot of things in here or clean a lot of things at the same time. We have a 2-burner propane stove. We actually originally started with an electrical stove, but then we changed it. So never get an electric stove. They're the worst. They just take up all of your power. We have a 40-gallon water tank that's connected to our shower here and our kitchen. So we have a lot of storage in our kitchen. Like here we have tons of spices. We hold a lot of dry food in here, cups. We have medicine. This is also like our medicine cabinet. We have tons of plates and bowls, and then we have also our pan, and then we have more drawers. So I feel like this is tons of storage that we have here. When we planned out the van, we did it very mindfully, so we knew, okay, we need storage for all these sorts of different things. So I feel like we have lots of storage. I mean, we even have a storage for our miscellaneous stuff. Just crap in here, but it's necessary too. So, and we even have more space in here in our gray water tank, which you can see is filled with things like protein powder and like cleaning stuff. Our microwave runs off the battery. We have it because we're lazy and we don't like cooking, heating up things in the stove. I'm just a lazy person and I wasn't gonna do that. So we decided to get the microwave and we use it every single day, like maybe a couple times a day. I like this space here where I can, if I feel like cooking, I can cook. That never happens, but if I do, it's there. On this side of the van, we have our closet. It is a pretty big closet compared to other vans. You won't see probably a closet this big, but we really just wanted to bring all type of gear with us for whatever season we're in. So here we have our dirty clothes. This is Alejo's side of the closet. This is my part of the closet. So I have a bunch of leggings, jeans, pants, shorts, all the stuff. But yeah, we carry a lot of clothing here, and then I have it set up where it's my short sleeves, like my tank tops and my long sleeves. And then we have all of our jackets that we want to hang. We have all of our shoes in here. This is Alejo's shoes and those are my shoes at the bottom. This is a barn door. We actually did it during the pandemic. We built it right before we left because we had like just horrible cabinet doors. So now we have a barn door, and yeah, and we get to put our hats in here. So here we have our shower / bathroom, because here we have, let me show you the toilet. We have the flushing system here. It holds, I think, like 2 gallons of water. It just opens up right here. It goes down there, and right here is our black water tank, and we just pull it out from here, and it's easy. It's a cassette toilet from Tetfor. And then here we have our shower. We have 40 gallons of water. I think it lasts us like a week, a good amount, I think. And that's like 40 gallons with, filling up our water bottles, cleaning dishes, with everything with the kitchen, and then here in the bathroom. We do have a water heater as well, because I'm not taking no cold showers. And then I'm very spoiled. And then we have here where we hold our shampoo, conditioner, face wash, all the stuff. We hold our toilet paper here. And yeah, and then it closes like this. And then it opens like that. We hold our towels here, and then we just take it out. When we want to shower, we just go like this. We take it out, and then we literally just, when we come out, we just grab it, and yeah. And we do shower every day. We use it every day. I always recommend installing one if you ever build a van. But I mean, it's not necessary. There's a lot of places now where you can shower, but yeah, it's very handy. So in 2017, we took a road trip for my birthday in San Francisco, and he asked me if I wanted to actually, instead of getting an Airbnb like a house, if we can rent a van and kind of travel in it. He found one on Airbnb that they're like a company that was building them out, and yeah. So he asked me, and I was like, hell yeah, let's do that. Like, why not?
Yeah, and then we tried it out. It was actually like a small camper van that only had like a little bed. I couldn't even stand up in it. The kitchen, everything what you had to do outside. Didn't have any restroom or anything like that, but we winged it for that weekend, and we liked it so much that we started following a bunch of accounts on Instagram about van life and all of this and all of that, and
then we kept renting more vans too. Like we went to Utah and Arizona, and then in Hawaii we rented another van, and then we kind of got an idea of what we wanted and what we didn't want. So then from there we kind of just said, screw it, we need to get a van ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and then we started our build. Yeah, we bought it in Florida, 26,000, and it had 15,000,
25,000 miles.
25,000.
So it was almost brand new.
Yeah.
Picked it up and built it. Took about a year to build because it was on and off. We weren't in a rush to finish it because we didn't even have remote jobs.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure that out, how we were gonna make an income on the road. That's how we took off.
Yeah.
All right, so right now we are in the living room / bedroom. We have a queen size bed that actually converts into our office during the day. We have 2 tables. One is underneath right now because we can actually convert this into a bigger office space. But since it's Steph and I, we only use this smaller table. But this is a lagoon table that we mounted here, and it allows us to move it around and give space to us and the dogs to just hang around here. We have a dog that loves laying up here, and another one that likes to feel safe and cozy down there, and the other one is just walking all over the van. Every day we convert it into an office, and at nighttime we take turns. Steph and I is like, okay, well, I converted yesterday, so now it's your turn. And it converts into a queen size bed. For under our benches, we have storage. Over here on this side, we have an air fryer, some winter gear that we use for when we go skiing and stuff. Back here, we have like camping gear / hiking gear / our backpacks when we travel back home or anywhere. On this side back here, we have an actual 40-gallon freshwater tank. And on this side, we have our actual diesel heater, which is a Chinese diesel heater, as well as our toolbox and some other miscellaneous stuff that we have under there. And then we also have in front our water heater. And we have a few alarms that will let us know if there is a lot of CO2 being released. We have one over there and we have one up here just for safety reasons. We also have a TV that we swivel around and use whenever we are in bed and we want to watch a movie or some shows. So up here we have our cupboards, kitchen stuff over here, my stuff over here. This is Steph's stuff actually. This is the dog stuff and miscellaneous stuff, kind of like first aid kit and other kind of stuff. Favorite part about back here is having half office, half a bed, because sometimes since we worked on Eastern time full time, there's that time during the day where we're taking a break and we feel like taking a nap, so we can easily lay down, take a nap, then recharge and then continue to work. We also love that we have 4 windows back here. It gives us full visibility as to what's going on out there, or it allows us to enjoy the views. We added that camera as a security measure. It's a Wise camera we use, and we don't pay any monthly fees, but we use it to monitor our dogs whenever we leave them behind. But it also records and uploads to the cloud so we can play back if anything happens. We did add an AC, which is 120 volt AC. So we actually don't run this from our batteries. It runs off of our generator, which is back there. That's the only reason why we have a generator. We usually turn our AC I don't know, maybe 10 times during the year. Whenever we do, we're glad to have it, especially because of the dogs. We don't like them to be panting. And also for ourselves, we've had situations like when we were in Baja California, where in the middle of June, and it suddenly got really hot. That if it wasn't because of the AC, we would have had to jump into an Airbnb or a hotel or anything like that. Back here, we also have our hotspots. We actually have two hotspots, one for T-Mobile with 100 gigs, one with Verizon for 50 gigs. And we also use our personal phones to connect to the internet and work full time. Actually, Steph has AT&T, so it comes in handy to have all the three biggest carriers, because there's usually places where, one doesn't get any signal, but the other one does, so it comes in really handy. We also added a WeBoost antenna that allows us to enhance the signal of our hotspots and cellular phones whenever we're in remote areas. There's mixed feelings about it, but we added it just in case, and it's helped us out. Sugar mama here. She's taking care of all the expenses. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Just planning it, man. Yeah, so I am a marketing strategist and I work remotely full time, 9 to 5 Eastern time. And yeah, I like it. It gives me opportunity to work from here and work remotely. So I love that. And then sometimes I just do other stuff on the side, like vlogs and things like that. But yeah.
Actually, you've had a lot of side hustles, more than I do. But I work full time for a payroll company, so I'm a software engineer. So I design and develop applications, web applications, phone applications. I'm tied up there most of the time. I don't have much time to do side jobs, but yeah, that's what helps us sustain ourselves on the road, our dogs, our travels. You don't have to make a lot of money. Like, you can be on the road with a job, without a job, but the places that you visit could sometimes be pricey. Like Alaska is super pricey.
You can also do seasonal jobs. You can do, there's so many things. You can do, freelancing. You can do, there's just endless of opportunities now, especially now with everyone almost, kind of transitioning to remote, or a lot of companies hiring remote for part-time, full-time. Before, what I was doing marketing strategist, I was a trainer, and that was a part-time job. So it didn't pay much, but it was something. And, you can live this lifestyle and not have to work full-time. You can do other stuff. Like I said, seasonal jobs, freelancing, I don't know, dog walking in the area you're in, just like there's so many things now, and it makes it easier to live this lifestyle, and you don't have to make all this tons of money to do it. So here we have a doggy door. It's called a pocket door, but we call it doggy door just because we try to block the dogs from running or jumping into the cabin, because when we're driving, they like to be next to us. So we don't like that because that's dangerous. So we installed the doggy door, and we put like a mirror in here, so that way I can see myself, check myself out. Just kidding. We have another doggy door, so that way when we want to leave the door open, but we don't want them to run away, so we have this doggy door that we installed recently, and it has been a real game changer.
So back here we have our generator box, which we got custom made in Mexico when we went down to Baja. And it was because we used to keep our generator under our benches. So it was a bit of a pain to take it out and bring it back in. And if we used it at night, I didn't want to leave it unattended. So got this custom made box and mounted it here. So we can run our generator just by lifting this and just turning it on. All of the exhaust is going to come out, and the airflow is going to keep it in a good temperature so that it doesn't overheat. We have our e-bike, which is coming handy whenever we are at a campground and we don't want to take the whole van. We just want to go out to explore the town and leave the dogs behind. We also have all-terrain tires that have come in handy, as well as an awning that we've actually only used like twice or three times. I guess because we move so much, I'm kind of always lazy to pull it up, put it back in. We also have a jerry can, a 5-gallon jerry can that has come in handy in situations like when we visit national parks that where there is no gas station nearby. It's come in handy quite a few times. Up there we have our Weeboost antenna that I already mentioned, and in the front of our van we have our solar panels. We have a total of 450 watts of solar. We also have 510 amp hours. We took off initially with like 300 amp hours of batteries, and they were actually gel batteries, but we realized we were struggling a little because we both work full time and our computers take a lot of power from them. So we upgraded them to lithium batteries, and we have a total of 510 amp hours. We also have an alternator charger, which allows us to charge 50 amps per hour. So that's comes in handy whenever we're in town and we're going from A to B, to keep our batteries up to 100% most of the time. Even though it's like the two of us, since we have both things, we haven't really struggled to keep them up 100%.
Steph Off the Grid on Instagram, and I also have a blog post with a bunch of information about our bill and other stuff like dog related.
We also have a joint account that I manage most of the time because she's busy with her own account. But, so you'll see me more most of the time. The Insta handle is at the Foreign Drifters, and you can follow us.
And also
there.
our YouTube channel.
And our YouTube channel is also at
the Foreign Drifters.
So you can follow our adventures in any of those accounts.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Hope you guys like the tour. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to message us or DM us or whatever.
Or
email
comment
us.
In this video, please.
Like,
positive comment.
Yeah, only positive comments. Like, subscribe. YouTube channel for Kenny Home Tours. Peace.
Yeah, peace.